everyone. So today I'll present something about Taiwan's judicial system. And let's just talk about, have you ever watched a movie and it's like there's a serial killer murdered a bunch of people and he didn't get what he needed for. He didn't get any death penalties because he has some mental health issues, so you're not satisfied with his trial results in the movies. And movies sucks. And so it's the realities. When you heard about the news in Taiwan, some serial killers also having murders happened in Taiwan, and then made lots of crimes and murder lots of people and separate bodies in the ocean of love. In a river of love and caution. Many things. And so why so happen in Taiwan? Why is this happening in Taiwan? So this is our topic I want to talk today. Why we cannot always achieve fairness. And this is my outlines. I have 4 points. So why? And talk about why we have to think about our laws. There's 2 reasons. First of all, law stuff. Is this our law perfect? No, definitely not. And is this the system transparencies? Not enough. And this is our system insufficiently strong oversight mechanism? No. So let's take a look at the ugly graph I made a couple weeks ago, and this is the time contrast, the time of opening the trial contrast in the United States and Taiwan. So let's take a United States. United States, well, the felony trial took 5.1 months, and that is 153 days. And the post-indictment only took you 3.5 months. That's not over a half year. Also, take a look at Taiwan. Criminal investigation stage, 8 months. So can you imagine if I murdered anyone? It takes 3 months. It takes 8 months for investigation. That's really long. It's like over a half year. And let's take a look at criminal civil first instance. 16 months. Well, that's a lot of time. And criminal second and third, 2 years and 1 year. So many courts cases take years to conclude. Many justice is delayed, and some justice also denied. And the second reason, the second point, the rigid and outdated legal codes. Some law is outdated and inflexible. So, there's some judges we call in Taiwan, we call them dinosaur judges, because they give some dinosaur verdicts. Well, it's not because they're really dinosaur, or some of it could be, but that's really the point. Well, it's because our law is not perfect, it's really outdated and it's not flexible. So the judge have no idea. They only could give some not unfairness judge. So because our law is really outdated legal probation and lenient penalties. And so we are failing to address modern issues such as cybercrime and gender equality. So just talk about cybercrime, we can talk about a lot, like scandal. Scandal is really popular in Taiwan. You will always pick up the phone and say, I kidnapped your son, I kidnapped your mom. I want $100 million. And it's like, oh, my mom passed away 2 years ago. And the gender equality like some woman pregnant in the job places, and their boss wanted them to quick job, so it's not fair. So there's a lot of issues that we cannot address this. So the third reason is the subjectivity of judges and prosecutors. While the law is should be impartial and depends on the judge's personal beliefs, that can result in inconsistent sentences. And it's not only the judge's personal belief, also the words from the lawyers, different lawyers, could be influence the result of the trial. And many of judges in Taiwan, when we were during the trial, during the court, we're not really like listen to everybody's opinions. Also, it's from the last judge opinion, on the last judge result for the last court. So it's not really, it's only depend the judge believes and the lawyer's belief. So let's take a look of this example I took from news. This guy, he string up his girlfriend, and he only got, it should be have the 15 years penalties, but because he has some mental health issues, so he only got 8 years. He only got 8 years, and when the court started, and the court was laughing with him because during the trial, and the victim's parents not really happy with this, is not really satisfied with this trial. So you might think only 8 years for a life. It seems not really fairness, right? But let me tell you the truth. It actually is a fair trial. Why do I think that? Because let's just imagine, I hated a woman by the car, and now she's vegetative studies, right now it's vegetative, and he's sleeping on the bed, he couldn't walk up, but I wasn't intentional. So actually, I only got 3 years in job. I don't have to go death penalty. Seriously. And the news like this is really happening in many in Taiwan. And we could be really angry about these penalties on this fraud. And what we should really angry about is our law progress, the loopholes in Taiwan law. So let's take a look. What kind of country that can address these loopholes? Is there any law loopholes in other countries like we do? No. Let's take a look. Also, so I just found a new thing and a fun thing in the United States. Have you ever knew a thing called sentencing hearing in the United States? So what are the things? What is this thing? This means if I'm a judge and you're a lawyer and the victims and the jury, we don't have jury in Taiwan. So talking about this, we have a conversation during the trial, and I'm the judge, and I would plan this conversation to think about what I should give you, penalty, what I should give to you. So we don't have this in Taiwan, and that's really unfair, I think. Then we can improve this, but now the people want to improve this. And so the judge has the final authority to determine the sentence by the sentence hearing, and considering the statutory minimum and maximum penalties, sentence guidelines, and aggravating and mitigating factors after arguments from both sides and the impact of victims and communities. The communities by the jury decides that. So this is my talk. I really thank you for hearing.